Alright guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. So I figured I'd show you my bench program here with a little bit of a voiceover, something we haven't done in a while. So I missed showing you guys week 1, and that's only because my camera actually died probably about like 15 minutes into filming, so I wasn't just going to show you one set, but it was basically the same thing as you're seeing in the beginning of this video, which was of course benching with chains. First week on the program I did a max effort set of 5, and I also figured the weight wrong because the chains are 20 pounds a piece. So in my head, I know, that's 40 pounds now that I think about it, but for some reason in my head I kept thinking that was 80 pounds of chains. So I actually ended up going a bit too light on week 1, but no big problem. It was still actually, a step in the right direction because I'm actually pretty terrible with chains and bands on a bench. So anyways, this week, of course, it was supposed to be a max effort 3. I started with 5 last week, max effort 3 this week, next week max effort 2. But I overestimated this week, and I only ended up hitting, I think it was 280 on the bar, 275, something like that, bar weight, plus the 40 pounds of chains. I only got a double with it, which is fine because, like I said, I'm terrible with chains, but, I would have liked to hit the 3, but after doing 2 reps, you're kind of a little tired, and it's not really worth going back and finding a weight that you can do for 3, so I just took it. And since I overcalculated the weight, of course you guys will see me here doing back off sets, which I think the back off was supposed to be like 230. I just used 220 or 235 because the bar is a 55-pound bar and I didn't want to stack a ton of plates on. Afterwards I moved into slingshot bench, which, if you guys saw the title, it's another new bench PR, and that was actually on slingshot bench. My first week I did 300 for 4 sets of 5, and then this week, of course, using linear progression, I stepped it up to 305, and I did that for 4 sets of 5. The reason that's a new PR is because 305, the most I've ever done with a slingshot, is a single. So that was actually 2 bench cycles ago. That was the first time I hit 315 that I hit it for singles. So in a matter of 2 bench blocks, I've managed to add like 18 reps onto 305, so definitely a step in the right direction. I'm probably going to bring you guys a lot of this during Vlogmas, a lot of these workouts. If you guys want to follow along, that's cool. If you don't, do your own thing. But this is my first 9-week block that I've ever constructed. Of course, the first 3 weeks, like I've already mentioned, are with chains. The next 3 weeks are with bands, and the next 3 weeks after that are just straight weight. So what I'm hoping to do this program, and my logic behind this program, is of course to increase my slingshot bench. Now if you guys remember from when I put out the last program, I said that the slingshot bench correlates to my regular bench by about, it's 30 pounds more, give or take. So I'm thinking if I can bump up my slingshot bench a lot and do a lot of tricep oriented work, then of course my bench will go up. So that's my logic. Of course, like I said, I've never ran a 9-week program, and of course this program starts right as I have 2 strains in my right pec. I have one on the inside and I have one on the outside. The one on the outside is worse than the one on the inside, but I actually think the one on the outside is just an old bicep injury I got about 2 years ago, not related to the gym. It actually happened at my job, but I ended up getting bursitis and inflammation. I had something else too. I was lucky I didn't tear my bicep out of my shoulder. It was a long head of my bicep, and it was kind of bugging me the past couple days. And I was reading online, a lot of people are saying they have the same thing with the outer pec feeling strained, but it's actually their bicep. And that would make sense for me. Like I said, it's been bugging me, but I've been icing it and using my massager, similar to what I told you guys in my bench video series. Take care of your chest. So massager, ice, use heat the day before I bench just to open it up. But yeah, I mean, this program's going pretty smooth so far. Like I said, I'm already 2 weeks in. I'm already setting a pretty massive PR. Next week when you guys see it, instead of going for a double, since I screwed up and hit a double with the chains here, I'm probably just going to go for a single with chains, and then hopefully bump up the slingshot bench to 310 for a 4x5, which will be, of course, another new PR. So I hope you guys enjoyed this introduction to my new bench, and I'll see you in the next one.